Unit 7. We've been dealing with triangles for quite a bit, and we are finally going to move on to other shapes. So let's have a quick review, warm up. Find the value of x in the diagram. So we're trying to find this angle right here. All right. Well, notice this is an equilateral triangle. All three lines are the same. That means all the angles are the same. This is a 60, 60, 60 triangle. So if that's 60, then since it forms a straight line, those two are supplementary. They are a linear pair. 180 minus 60 means x is 120 degrees. All right. Now, on number 2, there's a few different ways to do this. Okay. If we know that's 70, we know this is 70 over there. Opposite angles are equal. And we know consecutive angles are supplementary. So if this is 70, then that means this one is 180 minus 70, or 110. And same thing here. So right here, 180 minus 110 would be 70. The other way to know it is, since these are parallel lines, then this angle here and this angle here are alternate interior angles. And therefore, since these lines are parallel, my bad, and this is a transversal, we have alternate interior angles. So more than one way to figure it out. All right, so a new theorem. What this allows us to do is find the sum, the inside of all the angles inside a shape, no matter how many sides it has. So it's a very simple formula. We take the number of sides minus 2 times 180. So in this case, you can see we have 6 angles, we have 6 sides. So if we take 6 and plug it in here, 6 minus 2 is 4. So 4 times 180 is 720 degrees. That's the total of the angles inside that shape. All right? Find the sum of the measure of the interior angles of the figure. Okay, so what we got to do here is count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. N equals 8, 8 sides. So all we're going to do is plug that in, 8 minus 2 times 180. So that's 6 times 180. Right? And so we do 6 times 180, and we get 1080. That's the number of degrees inside that shape right there. All right? Now number 2 is going backwards. Number 2 says we know the sum is 900 degrees. All right? So the formula is n minus 2 times 180 equals the sum. Well, we know the sum, so we just plug it in right here. Well, we need to get to this n. Well, it's in parentheses, so we need to get rid of this 180 first by division. All right? 900 divided by 180 is 5. We can get rid of the parentheses. We don't need them anymore. And the way to get rid of the 2 is by addition. So n equals 7. 7 sides to the shape, also known as a heptagon. Now, corollary to the polygon interior angles theorem. The sum of the measures of interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360. Okay? Because if you think about it, 4 minus 2 times 180 is just 2 times 180, which is 360. So if we know it adds up to 360 and we're trying to find x, all we need to do is add these numbers up. So 108 plus 121 plus 59. All right? These total 288. So if we just subtract that from 360, 360 minus 288, and we find out that x is equal to 72 degrees. Pretty simple. All right, example 4. Let's see what's going on here. Home plate for a baseball field is shown. Okay? Is the polygon regular? Explain your reasoning. Well, the answer is no. Okay? The angles are not congruent. Remember, a regular polygon must have all equal sides and all equal angles. All right? As we can see, these clearly are not equal, We're done. Find the measures of C and E. All right. Well, first off, we got to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 sides. So again, n minus 2 times 180. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 gives us 540. So there's 540 degrees in this shape total. Now, C and E are equal. So we'll get to that in a second. But we know that A, B, and C, I'm sorry, my bad, A, B, and D are 90 each. 90 times 3 is 270. So if we subtract 270 from that shape, or from that amount, we find out we get 270. Now, here's the thing. Remember I mentioned earlier that C and E are equal. Well, we have 270 degrees split up equally between those two angles. So all we need to do is divide 270 by 2, and we find out angle C and angle E are 135 degrees. All right, polygon exterior angles theorem. The sum of the measure of the exterior angles is always 360 degrees. Okay? If you think about it this way, here's a little cheat to remember this. These are the outside angles. If you go around the outside of this shape, you end up with 360 degrees circle. Okay? So, we have 4 sides. We have 4 exterior angles. These angles add up to 360. So we're just going to do an algebra problem. 2x plus x plus 67 plus 89 add up to 360 degrees. I'm going to combine my like terms. 3x. Start writing equal sign. Nope. 3x plus, I'm going to simplify this. So 67 plus 89 adds up to 156. Now I need to get x by itself, so I'm going to subtract 156 first. So 360 minus 156 is 204. So I have 3x equals 204 degrees. All right. Now I'm just going to divide by 3. So x equals 68 degrees. So this is 68 degrees, and just for the heck of it, 68 times 2 is 136. And the thing is, if you wanted to check, you could add up all 4 of those numbers, and you will get 360 degrees. All right. We have a trampoline. Looks like a circle, but it's not. There are a bunch of sides here. It's a dodecagon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So a dodecagon has 12 sides. A decagon has 10. Dodecagon has 12. Find the measure of each interior angle. So 12 minus 2 times 180. Same formula we've been doing. This one you don't even need a calculator for, because this is going to be 10 times 180, just tack on a 0, 1800 degrees. That's what all the interior angles add up to. Now there is one difference for A, I forgot to mention. It's wanting you to find each interior angle, okay? So this, as we've been doing so far today, is the total, it's the sum. Well, we want to find each individual angle. Well, how many angles are there? Same as there are sides. So we're going to do 1800 divided by 12, and that gives us 150 degrees each. All right. So at the end when I mention that these two add up to 180, that's because every exterior angle and interior angle add up to 180 because they form a linear pair. Find the measure of each exterior angle. Well, remember, it's 360 no matter what the shape is. If I have 12 sides, I have 12 exterior angles. And this one you can do without a calculator also, because 36 divided by 12 is 3. Tack on the 0. So each of the exterior angles is 30. Each of the interior angles, all the interior angles add up to 1800. Right? And if you think about it, if the exterior angle is 30 and they form a straight line, each interior angle is 15. I'm sorry, my bad, 150. And that's it.